Really hope I'm not taxing my computer's performance here, but I'm just not tired. Pause. You reach the end of the game to find an intriguing convergence of outrageous personalities. You're just dying to see what these heavyweights of bad attitude have to say to each other, but somehow you discover within yourself the superhuman restraint to hit pause. There was a whole world of fucking going around the meteor crew during the second year of their voyage, and it would be a criminal act of negligence to end this intermission without at least having a peek at their tomfoolery. A weaker person would just want to see what happens with Mina and Vriska right away. Thank goodness you are a player with a strong sense of responsibility and discipline, and also focusing on the characters who I actually really want to see. Somebody broke the glass. Yeah. Okay. I can't actually beat blocks worth a damn. I can't even pretend to. I'm awful at it. So, please don't think I'm lame, but... yeah. Oh. Huh. Oh, wait. More like... yeah, that's right. Here, dropping it. Let's do this. You're like in the process right now. Dropping it like Thanksgiving turkey. Tripped over something and shit just got away from me. The butterballs are in free fall, motherfuckers. Look out, be goddamn low. Penis sunset. So, it's funny, he's a left-handed swordsman, but he's holding his pen in his right hand. The animate should be slipping. Nah. Need some raps. His handwriting has changed, though. Yeah. Dropping everything today. Making it rain. Precipitating straight mayhem. Hell's a weather pattern's closing in. The animate should be slipping from my mitts. My digits can't commit to a legitimate grip. Wait. Nah, I'm gonna start over. Feel this flow out a little more. How I'm dropping things today. Just left and right. Things of all shapes and sizes and dubious metaphorical merit. Things ain't even held. Chumps came in the ass to show up. Dropping shit on your behalf. You name it. I'm gonna let it go. Drop it like a frivolous lawsuit. Oh snap. Get out of my courtroom, bitch. Waste of taxpayer money, yo. Drop it like it's the most expensive fucking Christmas ornament. Step on that glass with your bare ass feet. Christmas is ruined, motherfucker. Drop it like the mugging usual suspects. Kobayashi was your cup, you dumb fuck. LMAO. Drop it like the unemployment figures under the Obama administration's bold economic policies. Drop it like cargo on a space getaway. Just jettison that motherfucker. Straps blasting off. Drop it like a bunch of firewood I just gathered. Gonna rub a couple motherfucking sticks together, just sitting here whipping up the sick of lyrical friction. Start smelling smoke, cut a whiff of my diction. Shit's getting warm, but I won't stop till it's hot. Warm, just don't cut it when the shit's getting dropped. Just tell me how you feel about the shit getting dropped. How hot do you want it when I let out the fire? Just say when. What? I can't hear you. I say when, motherfucker. Shit is burning my hands. F it. Here we go. Just drop that shit like a bad phone connection. Just put gravity in charge of its downward direction and fed it to sense what's considered perfection. Shit thinks of the ground and it gets an erection. Best hope it's carved down in its downward spiral. Its linoleum's frowned on, met with an eye roll. Landing on grass just the course that it's par for, but hardwood fucking floors with the wood's getting hard for. I guess I should mention instead of motherfucking hard on some of motherfucking fresh use presidential pardon. Kick it, Barack! So here's where the Obama's rap solo comes in. How dope would that be? Oh, fuck me, that would Damn it. Rose, don't drink so loud. It's messing up my raps. I can actually hear your sips through my headphones. Yeah, well, I can hear your ass through. Oh my god, you were so fucking hammered. How strong did you even make that stuff? Is very strong. Yes. Whoops. Yes. Pretty strong. Rose, you just bootleg some fucking rubbing alcohol. Overreacts much? I am completely in command of my faculties. The faculties isn't a word. Checkmate. This kind of strikes me as sort of a misappropriation of alchemy. Like, fucking with the mystical technology of creation to whip up some moonshine just seems... I don't know, man. Tell me you at least alchemize a bathtub first to stir the shit in. At least that would be hilarious. Oh my god, you're right. I missed a golden opportunity for a particularly humorous approach to this endeavor. And where the fuck is my apple juice, Rose? Gotta say, you really let me down with the AJ front. I tried making it. This was hard, Dave. Bullshit, it was hard. What's so hard about apple juice? It's like the most basic goddamn juice. Like the square one of juice. That's the point. Apples are startlingly difficult to reproduce. We take for granted our ability to take idealized instances of even quick complicated objects and conjure them from the void. But complexity implies a heavily recommendative nature. So many things are synthesized for a series of much simpler ideas. To those entities capable of conceptualization and abstraction, apple is as close to being a notionally irreducible object as it gets. Notionally irreducible. Tell me, a hot shot, what ideas would you combine to make an apple? Exactly. This is why apples are such indivisible symbols when it comes to the field of ideas and their reductionist essence from the perspective of humans in particular. Both from a standpoint of cultural and mineralogical significance, and for practical one as well, if you happen to find yourself actually trying to engineer one. Why do you think Adam and Eve were punished for biting into one? They attempted to penetrate an indivisibility of fundamental knowledge. They consumed the interior of a thought which cannot be reduced any further. This knowledge was forbidden. So humanity was forever banished to live in sin, and has strived ever since to redeem itself from the hubris of intellectual folly. Or what about the tale of Isaac Newton under the tree? He was bonked on the head by an apple. Not really an apple, though, an atomic idea. An elemental unit of inspiration itself. It clocked him right on the noggin. And this indivisible notion colliding with his awareness, much like a high-speed particle fired to create a nuclear chain reaction, jarred from the void a more profound understanding of the intrinsic nature of nothingness, that is, gravitation. Of course, the stories are actually a bullshit. They didn't happen in reality, but the fact that they're bullshit makes them more interesting. Men have crafted many stories that are bullshit out of symbols risen from the abyss of consciousness without necessarily knowing what the fuck they were doing or saying, as they floundered around for some truth. But in spite of themselves, they would, for however briefly, cross through a ray of light regardless. Because of the symbols, Dave, these symbols hold all the power. Well, shit, looks like I just wandered into a really weird, uncharted side of town tonight. It's called the drunkrose district, and I am scared out of my fucking mind. For a guy who's supposedly, and I quote, so cool, you really are almost comically uptight. Here, why don't you have some? No! Prune. Prude. I told you I don't want any of your experimental fucking space wizard booze. I'd rather not go blind. Then Terezi will have to teach me how to lick shit to see. Is that what you want? Do you want me licking everything in sight? Like, oh hey mayor. Oh fuck, you're not the mayor, you're my goddamn sister. Oh my god, look at her face. Look at her face. Look at that. Oh my god. You laughed way too hard at that. It wasn't anywhere close to that funny. I think you've had enough. What? Good lord. I still don't know why you're so bent on making this liquor. I thought you weren't really that down with the drinking. You, like, never liked it when your mom drank. What happened to that? She was the loneliest single mom. I forgive her. Okay, so why tonight you just decided to go completely wasted before you... Like, are you nervous about your date with Kanya? Is that it? Is it a date? Yes. How do you figure it's a date? Rose, you were wearing a friggin' prom dress and nervously drinking your ass off while you were waiting for Kanya to arrive. For a goddamn date. Can a girl just look her best once in a while? This is infuriating. Why do you even bother with this stupid charade? You could be at, like, a drive-in movie, making out with each other, all exchanging class rings and giving birth to each other's fucking children. And you would still be all coy like, is it a date or isn't it? Can't really say for sure. Okay, maybe I took a little sip to take the edge off. Yeah, that turned out to be one hell of a sip. Maybe you should just reschedule. No! No. Just sleep it off. There are more hot dates where that came from. It's cool. I'm cool. Really. I'm just not sure you're going to make the best impression like this. Come on, let's just find you a suitably soft pile of objects to sleep in before she... Aw, shit. She's here. Oh, no. Well, this reminds me of the time that Ashley got drunk, actually. On her 21st, when we were all hanging out. Good evening. Oh, MFG, I can't even deal. Oh, what is it? Am I underdressed for the occasion? No, you look so great. If I'd known you wanted to dress in more elegant attire, I would have happily, Well, if, you think I'm fine like this, then okay. Rose, I think you started drinking way too early. I think you just, like, completely fucking forgot to tell Kanye you were dressing up. Yeah, Wow, you're probably right. I started so... When did I start? What time is it? Man, you're gonna make her so uncomfortable like that. Not to mention 3 sheets of the fucking wind. This date is going to be so awkward. It's not a date. Yeah, sure. Rose, are you feeling alright? Why do you ask? Because if you want to know, I really feel quite fabulous. It seems you may have imbibed one of your experimental human soporifics. Whoa. Yes. Well then, I guess that would explain it. Explain what? The lethargy you possibly experienced when it came to completing our rendezvous in a timely manner. Wait, what? I was waiting for you in the common area for a couple hours, but you did not show up. So, I came to find you. Shaking my head. Oh my god. I forgot about our date! You're fucking sloshed, girl. Our date. Then, you did intend for the plans we made to be a date. Which is to say one that was romantically oriented? Holy shit, we got a room full of smooth operators here tonight. Yes, Kanya, it was going to be a romantically oriented date. I'm so sorry. But as you can see, Rose is hooched to the fucking max, so I think you're better off going out another time. No, I said I was still up for it. I already fucked up, but I lost track of time. I'm not going to blow it again. Ugh, you seriously still want to go through this? Well, I'm still amenable to an evening of whatever. But is there some reason why you would advise otherwise, Dave? I will have to plead ignorance on the subject of human courtship and its customs when it involved one or more intoxicated participants. Is there a problem? A problem? I don't know if you're cool with your date slurring words and making no goddamn sense about apples, then I guess not. Why are you both looking at me? Stop that. No, don't. Hey, I'm not your fucking life coach here. If you want to go on a drunk date, what do I care? I don't even know about human courtship anyway. It's like I ever dated a fucking human. So I guess have at it. Alright. Awesome. Date night with drunkie it is. Go apeshit, I guess. So, what should I do here? You want me to pick up my raps and leave you alone, or... Oh, no, you don't have to do that. We can leave you to your slam poems in peace. Kaya, why don't we go for a walk? Yes, after you. If you can actually manage to... Whoa there! Maintain your balance. Okay. Are you good? Okay, good. Let's go. Well, this isn't awkward. Since it's now clear that your premeditated designs on this evening exceeded my own by a wide margin, insofar as you intended this to be a date with fancy clothes, whereas I showed up looking like something the Lucis dragged in, maybe you can tell me now exactly what you had in mind. I mean, as far as specific activities are concerned. Nope. Nope. I mean, nope. Nope what? I honestly had not drafted blueprints for the evening. Aside from getting prettied up and actually, you know, being punctual about my commitment. Whoops. It's really okay, though. I admit I was irked for a moment, but then I realized it was so unlike you that extenuating circumstances were most likely in play. So I went to find you, and lo and behold, extenuation was what I found to be taking place. Oh, God. Kangaya. I'm so extenuated right now. What? Did she hear something? No, hear what? Maybe you should turn the lights on? Which is gonna wind up sounding quite a bit like, Roxy. Not intentionally so, but I only have one real drunk voice. That better? Yes. Shh. What are we listening for? Nothing, I guess. Anyway, I just thought that tonight we could just walk around for a while and talk about really anything, like our worlds or the future or how you're going to save your species. Yes, that sounds nice. Just have a casual, spontaneous evening. I don't see why these have to always be a filled or all fucking issue. So, do you agree? Honk. Kanaya? Can you keep a secret? Yes. I learned something earlier today. It was troubling. Something about heresy. And what? And Gamshi. See, I bumped into him earlier. You did? Where? No, please don't get angry and another vengeful con hunting expedition. This is the point. This is what's troubling me about this. I don't want anyone to fight. Actually, there's no need to worry about that. I think I am done trying to kill him. You are? Yeah, he has achieved victory through the gambit of coward's default. Don't get me wrong, he is still utterly awful. But sometimes you just have to let a thing go, you know? Yeah. What were you saying about Terezi and Gamzee? Right, well, apparently they are an item? Blackways, I mean. What? They are spades dating. In the shadows. Nobody knows but me. And now you. Are you serious? Yes, and it's been troubling me the more I think about it. A lot. Why? Because it presents a prickly political situation. Terezi's relationship with Karkant is already somewhat tenuous with their, well, from what I gathered about their history. And Dave, his involvement makes it even more complicated, and I think with Karkat being more else to Gamzee, if he finds out Gamzee is spades with Trizi, then correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the whole arrangement getting into territory of social taboo? Excuse me. That could be very awkward, yes. Right. I don't know if it's my sir powers or what, but I can see it all unfolding all too clearly. Karkas finds out about it and flies into a rage. It ruins his It ruins his diamonds with Gamzee, who therefore becomes less stable. And he vilifies Terezi as well, and who knows how she reacts. Or what happens with Dave for that matter. Would Dave actually be alright with Terezi dating a psychotic on his side, even if his real relationship centered around only enmity? I kind of doubt it. He could also side with Korkat on the matter, not even to speak of where your alignment is on the subject of Gamzee. Which is what I fear. I'm afraid that this could create a schism in our group that we could all be torn apart. And I don't want that. I want us all to stay friends and just be peaceful together. Me too. I can see the dilemma here. Are you actually thinking about, doing something about this? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't interfere with their fuck. Their hate dating. Maybe it's just a wonderful thing for them. And I would be horrible to interfere with their beautiful hate. The problem is, it's still so alien to me. The idea of black romance. I try to understand sometimes, like, more than intellectually. I try to put myself in the shoes feeling that, and it still doesn't make sense to me. I don't want to project my human values onto an alien relationship I just disapprove of. I understand, but what you're describing is... Actually, I'm hesitant to even mention it. No, what? This is probably not a good idea. Oh, please. You know you have to tell me now. The feelings you are having are actually perfectly normal within the framework of our quadrant-based romantic tradition. I don't know if they can be felt naturally by humans, but the way you are viewing their relationship would be quite a standard response on Alternia. Yeah? Yes, it is sanctioned within the Ashen Quadrant, which addresses conciliatory romantic feelings not directed at a single person, but at two people who are presently in such a contentious relationship. Oh shit, I forgot about that. You're right. It is generally not regarded as one of the more emotionally fulfilling quadrants to become involved in, and can be quite laborious to maintain. But it served a very important social purpose for my people, such as in situations very similar to the one you described, where two parties are highly drawn to each other through animosity. They may in fact be perfect to each other in that tumultuous quadrant. But to pursue the relationship would be chaos, much like the scenario you laid out, the two kismases, if left unchecked. Oh, yes, the plural of kismases is kismases. Oh, I'm awesome. If left unchecked, would devastate all their other relationships, those in their own quadrants and even those in other people's. So it is the job of an auspicious to make sure that doesn't happen. Yes. Yes. I'm a little worried. Honey, that is exactly what I need to do. Oh no, really. Absolutely. I have never been so sure about anything. Well, maybe almost anything. But yes. I don't think I would advise it. It's extremely difficult and can often feel like a thankless undertaking. In truth, it is probably the most challenging quadrant to master. Trust me. I believe you, but I want to know. Can you teach me? There's just so much I don't understand about your romance, but I'm so curious. I try to understand the concept of either contentious or platonic relationships as something that can be parsed through the emotions associated with romance, but it still doesn't really confuse me. I really don't know if I would be a good teacher of auspisticism. I honestly was not very good at it myself. That's fine. Forget good damn. Forget specifically that right now. I want you to teach me everything. Everything. Yes. That is a lot of things. I want you to teach me all the quadrants. I want you to tell me about your space, your entitlements. I want you to share with me your clumps and your hearts. I want smooches. Oop. And she fell. drunkrose, combob, honk. Yep. There she goes. Weird honk from the vent shaft. And with the smitten Seer's inebriated descent down a flight of escalation zigzags to the dark subway-like belly of the meteor, and with teen xenolove mingling with weird honks wafting from the vent shafts to fill the fetid laboratory air with equal parts mirth and gaiety. Whoops, I'm still in drunk mode. We are ready to bid adieu to this vignette of hyper-important fucking around on the pitch-perfect note of a single textbook deployment of the rare yet highly embarrassing drunkrose combo bob. And once again we find ourselves poised to attempt to exit this intermission prematurely while forgetting to address exactly no loose ends whatsoever. We turn the page to find a pair of green curtains that won't close, and are fooled completely by them, as usual. Psyche. And there you have it, literally the worst Psyche out in Homestuck to date, hands down. But seriously, we still need to see what Mina and Vriska have to say to each other. Proceed to the next page to find out how these twin titans of in-your-face delinquency react to each other's unique brands of reckless anti-hero chutzpah. And I'm done for the night.